And my message is just going to read very plainly. Meetings of this nature can be grave affairs. See that you bring a second.
In needing to bring a second, I turn back and run back to find Rue. And I rapidly knock at it.
Well, come in.
Yes, I will come in. Hiding my voice.
Thanks, is that you?
No, it's Charles.
My dear, your wings are showing.
And I like cram myself in your room. I need your help again. If you would mind being my second. I have a meeting with Captain Hob. He, I believe, thinks I am planning to murder him. But you're the only one that knows like I pop into Gwendolyn, then I pop back into Binks, that thing, so.
Hob knows?
No, but I want to tell him. Because I feel like, and just like, bear with me, we feel like he might be like my twin flame, not like in a romantic way, but like in a friendship, kindred spirit kind of thing. I know that like, there's like.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
you know, like, okay, but, I mean.
Is it obvious?
So I watch a lot.
Oh.
And I noticed a lot.
People can tell.
No, I can tell.
Are people talking?
A little bit. If you need anybody to talk to, I am not good at this, but I will hear you. I will hear the sounds you're making, and I will nod empathetically at those sounds, so you feel heard and understood.
Well, that comforted me very little.
You're welcome.
He just makes me so happy. There's something about his presence. You talk about twin flame, but to me, there's something deeper than that. Hotter, fiery, than just a flame. What if he does not reciprocate feelings? Because that reality would be insufferable.
Would you rather live in a world where you didn't even try? And yes, there is the large, fiery feeling of disappointment and utter heartbreak that might come with that.
I will go with you.
Okay.
I will provide counsel. I won't say anything because, of course, this is about the two of you. But I'm gonna look sickening. Okay. I will show up and I will wear my hottest outfit.
We can figure it out. We can look at your stuff right now.
Let's do it.
First of all, I just want to say, as like these dark cloaked, like Goblin and Unseelie, like walk through the shadows, we just look hot. I just want it to be known that we're like walking across a misty moor.
Hold on. Performance check.
15.
That's high.
That's high. Shit. 21.
Y'all are cutting a mean figure as the shadows sort of lengthen and deepen.
Good rule of tactics. Never give your opponent the same trick twice. Better for you to drink that than me. And I'm gonna let Aunt Hera drink the detect thoughts and look at you and say, if there's anything coming I should know about, give me a tap of warning on the shoulder.
Why are they so hot right now? You're just walking, you're hot.
Hey, yo, boss, you look dope.
Very good, Scorpal, at ease.
He just lays back down.
I see Rue here. I like visibly catch my breath in my chest. In my head, I'm just like, yeah, the one person Binks knows here? Yeah, that's who she'd bring to the thing when you said bring a second.
I would have noticed, except I just like cannot keep my eyes on Hob. It would demolish me, especially the slow-mo way in which these two gorgeous figurines just entered the room.
Rain cloud over us as well, I would like to add.
Ooh.
So can I quickly get everyone to roll for their surface thoughts that I'm just picking up on?
Absolutely.
Oh, you absolutely feel that Hob is feels like painful shame at how enamored he is of Rue, and it is a very self-excoriating. It is a feeling of just like you idiot, like this is never gonna, like even in the swell of feeling, there is like a self-reproach. I must make it clear that if I speak in castigation of certain elements of a Fey court, that it does not extend to each and every member of that court.
Yes.
I find the fairies of the Court of Wonder to be arrogant, vain, haughty, small-minded, and of a nature most unbecoming to those of us who wish to uphold true values like rumpus and mischief.
I knock over ventriloquist dummy by accident. I'm just shook by that.
I'll say,
This Taylor is fucked up.
I'm going to say, Rue, sorry, I don't want to.
No.
I don't mean to. I understand that some members of that court herein are present.
This is so shitty.
And I'm going to stand up and just look over at Rue and say, Master of Ceremonies, you have dwelt long with the Court of Wonder. Has anything myself or Miss Chopley said given you pause? If you seek satisfaction, I would understand.
To be honest, Captain Hob, I am feeling a little bit torn at the moment. And while Rue's saying this, there are deeply fighting emotions as they stare into Hob's beautiful.
Can I say that that's reflected in the cloud? It's like changing form and.
Yeah.
Yes, I am part of the Court of Wonder, but I have never felt one with them. I don't belong anywhere. The Court of Wonder is my home, but I'm never there.
When Rue describes a place that is your home that you never go and a feeling of loyalty to a place you feel you don't belong, all Hob can think of is all those nights marching by the bonfire as far away from the goblin rumpus as he could get. And all he wants to do in that moment is comfort Rue and say that everything they said was so deeply felt and understood. And the only thing Hob would disagree with that Rue said was that they don't belong anywhere. And that Hob knows that they do.
By the way, this is how I speak. And it's the smallest revelation of all the ones at this meeting. That's it. Just want to address that really quick, because you didn't feel left out. That's it. Anyway, great fight.
The K in KP stands for Nicholas.
What?
The K in KP stands for Nicholas.
Honestly, at that moment, Rue's whole exterior completely shatters, takes a huge sigh, and very clearly, surface level thought, I love him.
And on that, we sort of have the camera pan down